Welcome to the Family Office Podcast. In this episode, we explore how family offices and investors are adapting to the virtual era, from building trust remotely to managing global teams and finding the next exciting deal. Let's dive in.
Do you work virtually with your investment team and partners or in person? And any suggestions on virtual investment tools, software, anything that helps remote work, in your opinion, or is it all in person? I know like the Family Office Club, for example, I live in Montana, Daphne's in Miami, of course, Richard's in Hawaii. So the team is spread out across the globe, and it's super helpful. It seems like we're next to each other through Slack or through the different Zoom, or whatever technology that we're using. It's been very effective. Any thought? Is it all in person or is it remote? And
it's a hybrid for us. Yeah. I mean, all our clients are all global, so there's no way we can go and visit every single person anytime they want us to. So I love Zoom. Zoom is like my best friend. I can be anywhere in the world and have a meeting with whoever I want at whatever time of the day that I need to have it at.
Yeah, that's great.
I agree. It's really been a game changer that we have this technology, and some people started adopting and using it more during COVID, even though they had been hesitant to use it before. There's a little bit of a pendulum swing. People are saying, "Oh, let's all get back to the office. I don't trust people are really working." But remote work isn't going to go away, and there is something to be said for meeting people in person, looking them in the eye, shaking their hand, and building that connection. But that doesn't mean that virtual meetings and virtual relationships and Slack and Skype and Teams chat are not a relationship.
That's right.
And I certainly have had multi-year long working relationships with people I have never met in person. And I have sent them baby gifts, and I have participated in all kinds of life events and feel like I really care about these people, and I have not met them in person. And in a world where we're trying to leverage our relationships, build new relationships all the time, maybe we should become more used to the idea that we may not meet everybody, or we may not see everybody in person as often as perhaps was the norm before, but that doesn't mean relationship building isn't occurring and that business isn't occurring, or that you can't trust the people because of the technology.
I would say that COVID indeed was the catalyst for this revolution. And it took time for there to be trust, which was virtual trust. But it's happened. And I think it will continue to happen, and you can't go back. We, in our team, we have folks in California, Colorado, Pennsylvania, and we have interns, which are in Texas and Ohio right now. So, of course, our organization is oriented in that fashion, but the companies we talk to are all over the world. And when COVID came and everything became virtual, all of a sudden I was looking at companies. I could start in the morning and look at company in one side of the world, and then in the evening looking at a company in the other side of the world. And so I felt that was more efficient and effective, because previously, obviously, everything was in person. And I think after all is said and done, we've grown accustomed to it and learned to trust what we see and hear. Of course, having a personal connection is always positive.
Yes.
But it isn't the only way to do business.
Yes, thank you.
I think it's demographic driven. I've struggled with this one since day one. For most of the people in the room who know me, I'm a very dominant people person. But efficiency and economies of scale drive the technology. So I don't want anybody to forget from a certain age and up that looking somebody in the eye, shaking hands, and having a very personal relationship is how more business will get done than just sitting on a computer screen. But I think the younger demographics, I think it's perfectly acceptable to be there. I mean, all you got to do is look around this room, and then you can hear all the noise out there in the hallway. There's a ton of people here, and you're building relationships. I think that says something.
Yeah, absolutely. I used to work at Credit Suisse, and I was a phone guy. Be on the phone all the time, and dinner meetings and that. And now Zoom has taken that to taking that all over. I'm going to ask for questions from the audience, or open it up for questions from the audience. We have two people Charlie in the back and Daphne here. So if you have a question to ask the panel, I know we have about a minute and a half left. Go ahead and raise your hand and we'll get the quick question in. Anyone? Oh, back there.
What was each one of your most fun investments? We all know, a lot of the stuff that we talk about is boring, but I'm sure you might have had some things that come across your desk that, were a little out there and just really fun. Is there anything like that through your careers?
Great question.
Yeah, right now, actually, we're on a board for one of those types of companies. They are building eco-luxury yachts that run solely on wind, solar, and hydro. It's very, very unique. We've actually piqued so much interest from the different islands that we are getting bombarded with deal flow on it.
Awesome.
I highlighted briefly a little bit earlier one that I've just recently become involved with, and I'm involved in some of the operational aspect too. As I said, sometimes I do that for advisory shares, but it's in the AI space. It's a private credit platform, connect brokers with the capital providers, and because of the use of the technology, I find it very exciting. It's revolutionizing something that maybe we didn't think was that sexy before, or that exciting. So adding those AI applications and tech to shake things up, I find very exciting, regardless of industry.
On our side, waste to energy has created a lot of exciting opportunities. One of them would be with regards to data centers. Another would be a vertical operation where waste to energy would actually power green locomotives, and you create the opportunity for your transportation and your power to be in close proximity. Same thing with the data centers, and this is a very exciting and challenging opportunity.
The digital asset space.
Fantastic. Well, listen, let's get a big round of applause for panel number 2. Thank you for your great insights.
Thanks for listening. Up next, don't miss a powerful 5-star chat with Richard C. Wilson, founder of the Family Office Club, featuring Michael's $100 million exit to AI investing journey. He went from broke to scaling fast using the exact strategies shared inside our community. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss this story.
If you are a founder, raising capital, developing real estate, or you're an investor, we'd love for you to get involved in the Family Office Club. I've run this community for 18 years now. We've hosted 300 live events. We have 17 million social media group members and followers. We have the #1 YouTube channel on family offices. We have the #1 most popular podcast on family offices. You can learn more about us and our membership options at familyoffices.com. We have 30 in-person events planned in 2026 and another dozen events this year. Please go to familyoffices.com to learn more.